Hey, I heard from Sam that you married a farmer. Is that true?
Huh?
That can't be right. Someone as brilliant as you, an Oxford graduate, wouldn't do something so foolish. You must still be working at a major corporation, right?
Actually...
When did this happen? Why didn't you tell me? Sam just mentioned it casually like it wasn't a big deal.
What's this about all of a sudden? Yes, I married a farmer. Is there something wrong with that?
This is just unbelievable. Yes, everything is wrong with that. How could you? To think you'd throw away your Oxford degree to marry some dirty farmer. I really respected you as a fellow woman. I never thought you'd make such a stupid choice.
I haven't thrown anything away. My work is fulfilling.
Fulfilling? Fulfilling? Are you hearing yourself?
How
much do farmers even make? It must be nothing compared to corporate salaries. I can't deal with this. I thought you were a career woman like me, but I just can't. I can't be friends with someone who wastes their education like this.
You seem to have a very narrow view of success.
What will people think when they hear about this? I was just telling my colleagues about my brilliant future sister-in-law. Now what am I supposed to say? That you chose to become a farmer's wife?
Hannah, I haven't wasted my education at all. You know I went to Oxford, but didn't you hear what my degree was in?
What?
I actually studied agricultural science at Oxford. I always wanted to work in agriculture, and that's how I met my husband. I made what I consider to be a very happy choice.
What? Agricultural science? You're joking! You got into Oxford and chose agricultural science? You chose some dirty subject about playing in the dirt? Who even studies that at Oxford? There were so many better options. You could have done economics, or law, or medicine. Something respectable.
Your prejudice is showing. Agricultural science is quite a complex field. It combines biology, chemistry, economics, and environmental science.
Whatever. I see I was mistaken about you. I thought you were brilliant and smart. I heard Oxford has both geniuses and weirdos. Clearly, you're one of the weirdos. To think I was excited about having you as a sister-in-law. You're actually proud of this choice, aren't you? You're not even ashamed. I can't believe I looked up to you.
What?
Just to confirm, you heard about my engagement to Sam, right?
Yes, I heard. You're registering the marriage this month, right? And having the ceremony by the end of the year?
Yes, that's the plan. So after the registration, I'd like to keep our relationship to the bare minimum. I mean, it's embarrassing enough having a farmer as a sister-in-law. What will my work colleagues think? What will my friends say?
Bare minimum?
I simply cannot understand someone who would choose to be a dirty farmer when they have such a brilliant mind, so I'd like to keep our interaction to the absolute minimum required. We'll do different celebrations for holidays. Different birthday parties. I don't want my sophisticated friends meeting you.
What?
I love brilliant people like myself, but I hate people who make stupid choices and weirdos. Lol. Well, I'll be going now.
What's going on, sis? Hannah told me she wants to keep a distance from you? Did something happen?
Hasn't Hannah told you the details?
No matter what I ask, she just says we'll never understand each other. I have no idea what's going on. Did you have an argument or something? She keeps muttering about Oxford and wasted potential. Did she say something inappropriate?
It's not really an argument. She just decided she hates me. Hannah can't accept that I married a farmer. She seems very fixated on academic prestige.
What? That's the reason? Just because of your husband's profession? That doesn't make any sense.
I wish it were that simple. Let me tell you exactly what she said. She can't believe that someone with an Oxford degree would choose to be a farmer. She said, I thought we were both career women, but I can't deal with this, and I can't be friends with someone who wastes their education.
What the hell? She's completely out of line. I had no idea she could be like this. Did she really say all that?
I know some people look down on farmers, but I've never met anyone who despises them as much as Hannah. To her, farmers are just weird people who like playing in dirt.
I'm so sorry, sis. Hannah's just... She takes a lot of pride in her academic background. She tends to be very career-focused, and well, she has a bit of a habit of looking down on others. She's always been obsessed with status. But this is extreme, even for her.
A bit? That's putting it mildly, given what she said. She basically told me to hide my connection to agriculture. She even wants separate family gatherings.
Separate gatherings? She can't be serious. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to make excuses, but remember when we talked about Hannah's job hunting? Actually, it's not going very well right now. She's been rejected from several companies already, but she won't tell anyone else about it. She's been crying every night.
What? She hasn't found a new job yet? How long has she been searching? Is that why she's so sensitive about careers?
Well, she refuses to compromise and wants to find somewhere that perfectly matches her academic background and abilities. But things aren't progressing as she'd like, and she's been quite irritable at home lately. I think she might be taking it out on you. Sorry. Every rejection makes her more desperate.
I see. So my not working at a big corporation despite my education must feel like salt in her wounds.
Yeah, that's probably it. Though that absolutely doesn't excuse looking down on or mocking someone's profession. I'm truly sorry about all this. Let me apologize on Hannah's behalf.
I don't need your apology. By the way, I've transferred the wedding funds as promised. Check your account later.
What? You're still giving us the money even after Hannah said such terrible things to you? Sis, you're too kind. But are you sure about this? After how she treated you?
A promise is a promise. I can be mature about this. You're still my brother, regardless of Hannah's behavior.
Thank you, sis. You have no idea how much this helps. I was really worried about the wedding costs.
But please promise to sort things out with Hannah before the wedding. Everyone has their own values, and we don't need to be close just because we're sisters-in-law. But being hated so one-sidedly leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Of course, I'll handle it. Actually, it looks like she might get a job soon. Once things settle down, I'll have a proper talk with her.
Please take care of Hannah then. Given her attitude, I wouldn't be surprised if she says farmers shouldn't come to the wedding.
Ah, come on. Even she wouldn't say something that crazy. Well, see ya, sis. Give my regards to your husband.
May, about our upcoming wedding. Don't come. We've withdrawn the invitation, so please mark yourself as absent.
Excuse me?
You haven't RSVP'd yet anyway, and the venue has strict capacity limits. This makes it easier for everyone. I've already told the wedding planner.
Wait, Hannah. Why are you saying this?
Well, since you asked. I've been thinking about this. Even if you're a farmer, you're still my sister-in-law, my family, so inviting you would be the proper thing to do. But isn't a wedding supposed to be about the bride and groom? If the stars of the show don't want someone there, we don't have to invite them. It's my special day. I get to choose who attends.
Are you saying that you don't want me there because I married a farmer?
Yes, exactly! All my friends and family attending are graduates from prestigious universities. Of course, Sam is from Oxford, and all his invited friends are Oxford graduates too. Everyone coming to the ceremony has a job worthy of their education.
You make it sound like I have a shameful job.
Well, isn't that right? Farming is just low-paying manual labor, not the kind of work for someone with a prestigious education, lol. It's the kind of work for uneducated people, lol. My university friends would be so shocked. I've told them all my in-laws are successful professionals. I can't have them seeing you in muddy boots.
I can't let that comment slide. You went to a prestigious university, yet you can't understand the complexity of agriculture?
Complexity? Lol. You just dig dirt, plant seeds, and harvest. Lol. Even a 3-year-old could do it. There's nothing complex about that. Lol. What's so hard about throwing seeds in the ground?
Listen, Hannah, farmers support people's food supply. Have you ever thought about how much work goes into each harvest? How many people are involved before food reaches the table? Do you understand the science behind it? The planning required?
Even if I thought about that, what benefit would it bring me? It's not worth using my brilliant mind to think about such things. Lol. I have more important things to think about.
Then why don't you use that brilliant mind of yours to find a job? I heard from Sam that your job search isn't going well. I don't want to hear judgment from someone who's unemployed.
Actually, I finally succeeded in finding a new job. Lol. I'm going to be working at a major corporation. Lol. The salary is amazing. Much better than what farmers make.
Oh, really?
Unlike you weirdos, I'm a genius, lol. So let's draw the line here. I think it's better if geniuses and weirdos keep their distance.
What exactly are you trying to say? Since we've come this far, let's be clear about it.
I'm cutting ties with my country bumpkin sister-in-law. Lol, you're not worthy of coming to my wedding. I don't want farm dirt on my designer wedding dress, or your husband's tractor parking next to the luxury cars.
Then just return the wedding money.
Huh? What wedding money? What are you talking about?
I gave you 30,000 pounds. Return it now. You wouldn't want to have your wedding with money from someone unworthy, right?
What are you talking about? 30,000 pounds for what? We prepared the wedding funds ourselves.
Oh, did you really? You haven't prepared anything, have you? I've already heard everything from Sam.
Huh? What exactly did Sam tell you?
I heard you were supposed to split the wedding costs evenly, with no help from parents. Each of you was meant to contribute 30,000 pounds. Quite ambitious. But your job search wasn't going well, and you ended up pushing the entire cost onto Sam.
That's private information.
But it's true, right?
Don't say it like that. It makes me sound terrible. I just ran a bit short on funds, so I borrowed from him. Sweet Sam offered to cover it himself. He wanted to pay. Any good husband would do the same. He knows how important this wedding is. He understands my vision.
You're twisting things to suit yourself. A bit short on funds? That's not true, is it? You blew through your savings on shopping sprees because of job hunting stress.
That was necessary for networking. I had to look successful.
And Sweet Sam volunteered to cover it? That's not true either, is it? When Sam questioned your excessive spending, you practically forced him to cover the wedding costs by saying, "If you're going to be my husband, you should at least be able to handle this much."
What are you saying? You're making me sound horrible. Yes, I might have used strong words because of stress, but in the end, Sam happily covered it. He wasn't angry at me. He cheerfully paid the full amount for the wedding. He never complained, not once. He knows what I deserve.
Behind your back, Sam was on his knees begging me, "Please, could you lend me 30,000 pounds for the wedding?"
What? Sam begged you on his knees? No way! He would never!
He came all the way out to our rural home and bowed his head. So, as his sister, I lent him the wedding money. Yet here you are, bragging and carrying on, without even thinking about whose support made your job search successful. Whose help is making your wedding possible?
But I never heard about this. I mean, Sam never said a word about borrowing your share of the money. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Sam was probably being considerate of you. He probably thought telling you that he had to beg his sister for the 30,000 pounds you pushed onto him would just put extra pressure on you while you were struggling with job hunting. He's always protected you like that, even when you were being unreasonable, even when you insulted his family.
Well, maybe, but it's not like I forced him. He could have said no. He made his own choice.
I don't mind lending 30,000 pounds for my dear brother's sake, but Hannah, I can't see you as a dear sister-in-law, so return the 30,000 pounds right now. Every penny of it.
That's impossible! I can't! The venue's already been paid, and I'm not starting my new job for another 2 months! I can't return 30,000 pounds right now!
Is that all you can say with your supposedly brilliant mind? If you don't have the money, just take out a loan.
You can't be serious! You want to saddle newlyweds with debt? We just got married!
Why are you panicking? You got a job at a major corporation, right? Then a loan shouldn't scare you. With your salary and bonuses, 30,000 pounds should be easy to pay back.
Ah, you're right! That amount is nothing for me now. Lol. Actually, 30,000 pounds is pocket change. Lol. My new job will start me at 40,000 pounds a year. Lol. I'll hit 50,000 pounds in no time. Lol.
Then I look forward to the repayment, and I promise I absolutely won't come to the wedding.
I'm so sorry. I heard from Hannah about not inviting you to the wedding. I don't even know how to apologize. She's completely out of control.
You don't need to apologize, Sam. As long as she returns the money, no apology is necessary. Though I am worried about you. How are you holding up?
I've already had Hannah borrow the 30,000 pounds and just transferred it. Please check your account later.
Really? That was faster than I expected. Thank you.
You shouldn't be thanking me. This is all so terrible. I'm really so sorry. I feel like such a failure. I couldn't even handle my own wedding costs. What kind of a man am I? I can't even stand up to her.
I told you, you don't need to apologize. I'm just glad Hannah's job search was successful. Your quiet support finally paid off. You've always been too kind, Sam. Sometimes too kind.
Well, yes, that is actually something to celebrate. But now that she's got the job, things are difficult in a different way.
Oh? What's wrong?
She used to take out her job hunting stress on me. Now that she's got the position, instead of calming down, she's just constantly bragging, and it's exhausting. Even though I tried my best to support her, she claims all the success is due to her own efforts. She keeps saying things like, I'm making more money than you now, so I'm better than you. And aren't you ashamed as a man to earn less than your wife? Every day, it's just endless bragging and taunting.
Wow, that's rough. Hannah's being so childish. How are you dealing with it? Have you talked to her about how this makes you feel?
I guess she must be really excited about getting into green chemicals. I want to be patient with her for a while, but I'm reaching my limits.
Wait, what? Hannah's going to work at Green Chemicals? Are you absolutely sure about that? When did she tell you this?
Yeah, it's a huge company. Though I hear the work is pretty intense. I figure once she starts working, she'll be too busy for all this annoying behavior. So, is it okay if we wait until then to have her apologize to you? I think once things settle down, Hannah will properly reflect on her actions. Maybe the job will humble her. She has to grow up sometime, right?
She doesn't need to apologize. Words can't be taken back anyway. Besides, Hannah might never settle down.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just some advice from a married senior. Don't push yourself too hard. If these unpleasant boasts continue, you need to think about your own future. You deserve better than this, Sam. Much better. Think carefully about what you want.
What did you do to my new workplace? What did you tell them? Interfering with your sister-in-law's career. You're inhuman. Answer me right now. I know you did something. My dream job is ruined. All my plans are destroyed.
What do you mean by interference? Please explain what happened. I'm quite curious.
Don't play dumb. I was suddenly called to the company this morning. They said they want to withdraw my job offer. You pressured them, didn't you?
Pressure? How could a mere farmer have such power to do that? Weren't you just saying how insignificant farming is? How foolish agricultural work is?
The HR person told me. They said they received a complaint about my offer from an important business partner. They said the partner doesn't want to work with someone who doesn't understand agriculture. They want to withdraw my offer because of future business considerations. I desperately tried to find out who this business partner was, and your name came up. You cruel witch! You couldn't stand seeing me succeed. After all your poor life choices.
Oh, so you found out that much. Then you must understand why I'm involved in your offer being withdrawn. Think carefully about it. Connect the dots.
No, not at all. When I heard your name, I was so angry I went blank. They explained something to me, but I wasn't listening at all. What connection could you possibly have to green chemicals? You're just a farmer. A nobody. You just grow vegetables.
Hannah, are you really as brilliant as you claim? Because you're missing something obvious. Something quite important.
I am brilliant. That's why I got the job at a major corporation. But you interfered with my career. What did you do? How did you get my offer withdrawn? Explain properly.
There's nothing to explain. The HR people already told you. We're the business partner who complained. My husband, his family, and I are conducting joint research with green chemicals. We're quite an important partner, actually. We've been working with them for years on sustainable farming methods. Advanced agricultural techniques.
What? A mere farmer doing joint research with a major corporation? This has to be a joke.
You're still looking down on farmers, but there are people willing to pay good money for our expertise. We've developed several patented growing methods. Our research has international recognition.
No, this makes no sense, lol. A farmer's skills aren't worth much, lol. All you can do is grow vegetables, lol. No one would take a farmer seriously.
That mere vegetable growing is what's difficult. The daily trial and error to figure out how to grow delicious produce. But with vegetables, once you plant the seeds, it takes a year until harvest. 10 attempts means 10 years. That's why we're constantly thinking about how to get results more efficiently, using our full mental capacity every day. Not understanding this? You're actually quite stupid, aren't you, Hannah? Our research has revolutionized crop yields. We've developed sustainable farming methods that major corporations want, methods that save millions in production costs, techniques that improve food security.
What? You, a bottom-rung farmer, just called me stupid? Farming is the worst job. You can barely make a living. You're just playing in mud. Well, I'll be in a corporate office.
What if I told you I make 400,000 pounds a year? Would that change your perspective? Would that make farming more respectable to you?
What? Your income is 400,000 pounds? You're lying again. No farmer makes that much.
That's why I could easily spare 30,000 pounds for the wedding. That's just pocket change to us. Between vegetable sales and research funding, that's roughly what we made last year.
That's impossible. A farmer can't earn that much. No one makes that much growing vegetables.
You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but you should start looking for another job quickly. You're the one who wanted to cut ties with us, so make sure your next job has nothing to do with us. We have partnerships with several other major companies, too. Shall I list them for you? So you know where not to apply.
Don't say it so casually. Don't you know how hard job hunting is these days? And I promised Sam I'd return the 30,000 pounds. He said he'll divorce me if I don't pay it back this year. Please help me. I take back everything I said. I was wrong about farming.
What? Really?
He said he doesn't want to be jerked around by me anymore. I thought he was just jealous of my higher salary, but now this happens. What are you going to do about this? You have to fix this.
Calm down, Hannah. You're supposed to be a highly educated career woman, right? I'm sure you'll find something quickly. Work hard so you don't get divorced and end up unemployed. Best of luck with your job search. Try not to look down on any professions this time.
Wait, don't go! Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just help me.
Goodbye, Hannah. Hannah frantically searched for a new job, but with no success. When she contacted places that had previously given her offers, they responded with things like, "Didn't you reject us saying we were beneath your level?" And, "Do you really think we'd give you an offer now?" She found herself facing not just a canceled wedding, but divorce. Her parents came in full force to try to prevent the divorce. But Sam showed them the collection of Hannah's verbal abuse towards me, which left them speechless. The divorce was quickly finalized, and Hannah was sent back to her parents' home.